Croydon, consent to contacts is really working. So I can say that we have a referral problem. People don't refer, don't know if and it makes us feel the conversations are not happening. So ever since the push for consent to contacts have really been enforced, the most that we saw 2 weeks ago was 17 on one day. So
17 consent to contact.
Yeah, and out of the 17, 8 appointments were secured.
Yeah.
So for myself, if for example it's a quiet day, and say for example I'm not getting any self-gen or any counter referrals, it's something to do to prepare myself for the rest of the week in terms of appointments. And I feel that my appointments are coming from consent to contacts, because the way that we've coached the team is to make sure that whatever the conversation you've had on the counter, you use that note section. So if they came in to do a passport check and send, and they're travelling with children or whatever it could be, so then when we do that phone call, it's like it's related, and we can set up to secure that appointment.
I'm just saying, in my branch, we done the sales and we done the appointment, and why the branch manager still get a hassle to do the consent to contact? Because the counter colleague consistently have the conversation, we done the sales, so they trying to get all the customer done, to buy the product. But why do we have to fill another consent to contact form for the customer?
Where we have these kind of situations, our counter colleagues probably aren't as, or won't be as experienced about talking over the counter about mortgages as, let's say, credit cards or life. So consent to contacts are a very, like you say, easy way to start that journey about starting talking about a very complicated product. Where we've got branches where your diaries are okay and your appointment levels are good, however you're achieving that, if you're happy with it, then you continue to work with your branch manager and your counter colleagues in that way. What we don't want to have is blanket approach, because initiative is always the better approach and differential from one branch 2 miles away from another. And if you feel that your way is working for you and your team, then all you've got to do, let your manager know, let Chris know, and he will speak to the Crown Area Manager and adapt their style for a particular branch. I think something we've got to do within the post office, and certainly within the south, is adapt our styles so we can have our own initiative, our own ways of working from the bottom upwards to create our own business.
When I had like busy weeks like 33 and 22, I already have to follow up with all of those customers. Then I've been receiving this consent to contact forms as well, and they're not really, I would say, a good quality. They say like, because they have to do it, they'll just write down mistakes, YZ, car insurance, done, that's it. But what was it? Yeah, exactly. And then it's just like a file, I have to put that through. And then now the area sales managers have introduced new thing, like we have to send a report at the end of the day asking the customer's name, lead source, lead from what counter colleague, primary customer's need, other needs identified, date the customer was seen in the branch, and what's the feedback. So like if I'm already having a busy day, I finish 5, but I have to stay back an hour extra because I'm already in the meeting with the customers. And then at the end of the day, I have to send a report of consent to contacts. That is like a lot. And if it's a good consent to contact, which is like quite positive, if I'm definitely going to get something out of it, it's fine, good. But if not, because it's been pressurized, the counter colleagues, you have to do it, and then we're just getting a lot of pressure to do it.
But it's absolutely picking up on Rob's point, isn't it, that it clearly works in some places and it doesn't, but every branch has a different set of challenges. Some branches need help with appointments. But if that's the case, and if the quality isn't there, well, we need to again feed back to our managers and feed back to the branch manager and make sure that that's improving in the conversation and the counter colleagues improve. And so every branch has a different set of challenges, and we absolutely need to be flexible enough to be able to work with those.
If the consent to contacts, if you're getting an awful lot of consent to contacts which are not good quality, then there's a development point there for you and branch manager and your area manager to sit down and discuss how you can improve that. Consent to contacts can work if they're good quality. Absolutely.
One thing that my branch manager's pushing is, because we are focusing on consent to contacts, we've wiped out referrals now. It's a thing of just repeating like every warm-up, WTL sales meetings, what you want, the same message, until eventually it just comes into flow, and it is working for us. So if, for example, you're not getting quality consent to contacts, and we've got a demo as well of what it should look like clicked on the board so everyone can see it.